What's the worst thing that can happen to a first division team? Is it losing a big game versus your rival team? Is it being in the middle of an economical or shady scandal? Or maybe you consider it's not qualifying for an important tournament. Though all these things are bad, nothing comes close to having your team relegated from the highest division to the second division of football. No matter what country you're from or what team you support, this is the most embarrassing thing that can happen to any club. But who are the teams that have managed to never be relegated? Here are a few. The first team on this list is Inter Milan. The Italian Serie A team has never been relegated from the top flight of Italian football in its entire existence. It is the sole club to have competed in the Serie A and its predecessors in every season since its debut in 1909. Since its formation, the club has won 34 domestic trophies, including 19 league titles, 8 Coppa Italia, and 7 Supercoppa Italiana. Next on this list, Celtic Football Club. The Scottish team, based in Glasgow, which plays in the Scottish Premiership, was founded in 1887 with the purpose of alleviating poverty in the immigrant Irish population in the East End of Glasgow. They played their first match in May 1888, a friendly match against their rival team, the Rangers, which the newly established Celtic team managed to win with a surprising 5-2 victory. They then went on to establish themselves in the Scottish Football League, winning 6 successive league titles during the first decade of the 20th century. The club enjoyed their greatest success during the 1960s and 70s under Jock Stein, when they won 9 consecutive league titles and then in 1967 a European Cup. Now moving on to South America, we have Boca Juniors. Boca Juniors are the only Argentinian team to have never been relegated to the country's second division. Boca were founded in 1905 by a group of Italian and Greek boys, and they didn't start out in top flight. However, since winning their promotion in 1913, the club has never been relegated. The league was expanded from 6 teams to 15 teams in 1913, and in their first season in the first division, Boca finished 5th. Their first league title arrived in 1919, and Boca have been one of the most consistently successful football teams on earth ever since. They have won 33 Argentinian Primera División titles, trailing only River Plate, and 6 Copa Libertadores titles, second to only Independiente. Also in South America, we have Club Social y Deportivo Colo Colo. It is a Chilean professional football club based in Macul, Santiago, founded in 1925 by David Arellano. They play in the Chilean Primera División, from which they have never been relegated. The team has played its home games at Estadio Monumental David Arellano since 1989. Colo Colo is regarded as the most successful club in Chilean football. Moving on to La Liga, there are only 3 teams that have never been relegated to second division. Real Madrid and Barcelona are the obvious 2 teams people would guess, and they'd be right. But the third team to have never been relegated in the Spanish league is the Athletic Club. Commonly known as Athletic Bilbao or just Athletic, is a professional football club based in the city of Bilbao in Spain. They are known as Los Leones, the Lions, because their stadium was built near a church called San Mames, which was named after Saint Mames, an early Christian thrown to the lions by the Romans. In the Portuguese First Division, we have Benfica as one of the big 3 clubs in Portugal that have never been relegated from the Primeira Liga, along with their rivals Sporting and FC Porto. Lastly, we go to Paris. FC Paris Saint-Germain have never formally been relegated. However, in 1972, the club split into 2. One branch joined Club Athletic Montreal and continued in the first division under the name Paris Football Club, while PSG assumed an amateur status and had to restart in the third division. PSG returned to the first division in 1973-74 and has never looked back since. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like and subscribe. If you know any teams who have never been relegated, leave it in the comments section down below and let us know about them.